Hardrock Quarry site is so significant because it's almost 190 hectares in a single land holding. It is the last remaining piece of the puzzle to Redbank Plains and Augustine Heights. After this site, there's no sites of scale that remain.
The overall design outcome at HQ is really led by the land. It's one of our 4 principles and probably the strongest. There's an existing quarry there and there's a lot of height difference. So I think there's about 120, 130 metres height difference between the top of the site to the bottom. There's a lot of amazing views that you get from the site, not just towards the city, but also out to Springfield and west to the Flinders Ranges.
Interestingly, most of the site will actually remain bushland. So what people see as the site and the hilltops, those things will actually be protected. It's the areas that are subject to the existing quarry operations and the lower areas of the site that will be intended for development. And the opportunity is that we can actually connect those bushland areas of the hilltops down to the creeks through the development to actually integrate and facilitate better movement of habitat.
There are so many unique landscape elements at HQ, from the Woogaroo Creek interface to the 360-degree views on the hilltop. All these spaces are going to be connected through linear parklands and green leaf spaces.
It's an existing quarry, which a lot of people associate with a very ugly and brutalist outcome. What it allows us to do is to really reimagine what the landform can be.
Yeah, once the quarry is converted, there'll be a geological intimacy to the site. Exposed rock faces present throughout the geology, you'll be able to touch it, feel it, it's going to be around you.
There's something really organic and quite raw about seeing rock exposed in such a brutalist manner, but you complement that with stunning landscaping that allows people to come up and appreciate it safely. It's just such a unique aspect to the site.
The weather balloon is one of the site's most unique and distinguishing features. It can be seen from the local neighbourhoods and from Brisbane City office buildings. It's all about celebrating the history of the site and creating iconic piece for the HQ community and beyond.
Over the past decade, the Springfield-Ripley corridor has been one of Queensland and Australia's fastest growing regions, with over 60,000 new residents calling this region home. When it comes to transport connectivity, the Springfield Rail extension highlights, how connectivity can increase the prosperity of a precinct and of a catchment.
The site is adjacent to a brand new state school. There's a future planned railway station in the north, and so what we've got is an opportunity to actually leverage the infrastructure around the site in terms of amenity and bring that in.
I think the opportunity to leave a legacy on this site is so unique because the site itself is so unique. The team formation part of this process was incredibly important. As the lead on the project, Atrio wanted to set a very high benchmark. We took a really in-depth approach to team selection, and as a result we've managed to get a team that assembles the best of the best in the industry. And that, in effect, has resulted in this incredibly unique outcome for the site that everyone can appreciate in the long term.